그리스도 TV 시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 7월 19일 토요일 오전 3시 58분입니다. 영어 성경을 읽고 있습니다. 이번 시간은 구약 성경 여호수아 1장 1절부터 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. Now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Yeshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise, go over this Jordan, to and all these people unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Ephraim, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea, toward the going down of the sun, shall be your coast. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and be strong and of good courage. For unto these people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayst observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have a good success. Have not I command thee, be strong and of good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare you victuals, for within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God gives you to possess it. And to the Reubenites, and to the Gadites, and to half the tribe of Manasseh, spake Joshua, saying, remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, the Lord your God has given you rest and has given you this land. Your rivers, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side Jordan, but ye shall pass before your brethren armed, all the mighty men of Beir, and help them until the Lord have given your brethren rest, as he has given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God gives them. And then ye shall return unto the land of your possession, and enjoy it, which Moses, the Lord's servant, gave you on this side Jordan, toward the sun rising. And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commandest us, we will do, and whithersoever thou sendest us, we will go, according as we hearkened unto Moses in all things. So will we hearken unto thee. Only the Lord thy God be with thee, as he was with Moses. Whosoever he be that does rebel against thy commandment, and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death. Only be strong and of good courage. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim to men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land. even Jericho, and they went and they came into an Harrod's house named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, Behold, there came men in hidden tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thine house, for they be come to search out all the country. And the woman took the two men and hid them, and said thus, there came men unto me, but I wist not whence they were. And it came to pass about the time of shooting of the gate, when it was dark, that the men went out. Whither the men went, I would not pursue after them quickly, for he shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalks of flax, which she had already in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the borders. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. And she said unto the men, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when he came out of Egypt, and what he did unto the two kings of the Amorites, that we are one on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom he utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your God, He is God in heaven above and in earth beneath. Now therefore I pray you swear unto me by the Lord, since I have shewed you kindness, that they will also shew kindness unto my father's house, and give me 2 token and that he will save alive my father and my mother and my brethren and my sisters and all that they have and deliver our lives from death. And the man answered her, our life for you also, if ye until not this our business, and it shall be when through has given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with thee. Then she let them down by a cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she dwelt upon the wall. And she said unto them, get you to the mountain, lest the pursue also meet you, and hide yourselves there 3 days until the pursue also be returned, and afterward may ye go your way. And the man said unto her, we will be blameless of this sign also, which thou hast made us severe. Behold, when we come into the land, thou shalt bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which thou didst let us down by, and thou shalt bring thy father and thy mother and thy brethren and all thy father's household home unto thee. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of thy house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head, and we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with thee in the house, his blood shall be on our head, if any hand be upon him. And if till this our business, then we will be quick of sign also, which thou hast made us to severe. And she said, according unto your words, so be it. And she sent them away, and they departed. And she bound the scarlet line in the window. And they went and came unto the mountain, and abode there 3 days, until the pursuers were returned, and the pursuers sought them throughout all the way, but found them not. So the 2 men returned and descended from the mountain and passed over, and came to Joshua the son of Nun, and told him all things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, truly the Lord has delivered into our hands all the land, for even all the inhabitants of the country to faint because of us. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim and came to Jordan, he and all the children of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. And he came to pass after 3 days that the officials went through the host. Yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by a measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way here to pour. And Yeshua said unto the people, sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. And Yeshua spake unto the priests, saying, take up the ark of the covenant and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of the covenant and went before the people. And the Lord said unto Yeshua, this day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. And thou shalt command the priests that bear the ark of the covenant, saying, when ye are come to the brink of the water of Yeshua, ye shall stand still in Jordan. And Yeshua said unto the children of Israel, come hither and hear the words of the Lord your God. And Yeshua said, hereby ye shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without for drive out from before you the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Hivites, and the Perizzites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Jebusites. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth passes over before you into Jordan. Now therefore take you 12 men out of the tribes of Israel, out of every tribe of men. And it shall come to pass as soon as the soul does, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priest that bear the ark of the Lord of all the earth shall rest in the waters of Jordan, that the waters of Jordan shall be covered from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand upon an heap. And it came to pass when the people removed from the old tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the people. And as they that bear the ark will come unto Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark will dip in the brim of the water, for Jordan overflows all his banks all the time of harvest. that waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon on a heap very far from the city Adam that is beside Rodan, and those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea failed, and we are cut off, and the people passed over light against Jericho. And the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the middle of Jordan, and all the Israelites passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over Jordan. And it came to pass when all the people were clean passed over Jordan, that the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Take you 12 men out of both the people, out of every tribe of men, and command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the middle of Jordan, out of the place where the priests pit stood firm, 12 stones, and ye shall carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel out of every tribe of man. And Joshua said unto them, Pass over before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of Jordan, and take ye up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according unto the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, that this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall answer them that the waters of Jordan will cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord when it passed over Jordan. The waters of Jordan will cut off, and these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Israel forever. And the children of Israel did so as Jordan commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of Jordan, as the Lord spake unto Joshua, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there. And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests which bear the ark of the covenant stood, and they are there unto this day. For the priests which bear the ark stood in the midst of Jordan until everything was finished, that the Lord commanded Joshua to speak unto the people according to all the Moses commanded Joshua, and the people hasted and passed over. And it came to pass when all the people were clean passed over, that the ark of the Lord passed over, and the priests in the presence of the people, and the children of Reuben, and the children of Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh passed over before the children of Israel, as Moses spake unto them. About 40,000 prepared for war passed over before the road unto battle to the plains of Jericho. On that day, the Lord magnified Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they feared him as they feared Moses all the days of his life. And the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, command the priests that bear the ark of the testimony, that they come up out of Jordan. Joshua therefore commanded the priests, saying, come ye up out of Jordan. And it came to pass when the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord will come up out of the midst of Jordan, and the souls of the priests' feet were lifted up unto the dry land, that the waters of Jordan returned unto their place, and flow over all his banks, as they did before. And the people came out of Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and encamped in Gilgal in the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of Jordan did Joshua pitch in Gilgal. And he spake unto the children of Israel, saying, when your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, what mean these stones? Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Israel came over this Jordan on dry land. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of Jordan from before you until ye were passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which he dried up from before us until we were gone over. That all the people of the earth might know the hand of the Lord, that it is mighty, that ye might fear the Lord your God forever. And it came to pass when all the kings of the Amorites, which were on the side of Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until we were passed over, that they are hot melted, neither was there spirit in them anymore because of the children of Israel. At that time, the Lord said unto Joshua, make the sharp naive son and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time, and Joshua made him sharp naive son and circumcised the children of Israel at the heel of the foreskins. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise all the people that came out of Egypt, that were males, even old men of war, died in the wilderness by the way after they came out of Egypt. Now all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way as they came from out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised. For the children of Israel worked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord sware that he would not share them the land which the Lord sware unto their fathers, that he would give us a land that flows with milk and honey. And their children whom he raised up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way. And they came to pass when they had done uncircumcising all the people, that they abode in their place in the camp till they were whole. And the Lord said unto Joshua, this day have I rolled away the reproach of Egypt from off you, wherefore the name of the place is called Gilgal unto this. And the children of Israel encamped in Gilgal and kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month at even in the plains of Jericho. And they did eat of the old corn of the land on the morrow after the Passover, unleavened cakes and parched corn in the self same day, and the manna seized on the morrow after they had eaten of the old corn of the land. Neither had the children of Israel manna any more, but they eat of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year. And it came to pass when Yeshua was by Jericho that he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, there stood a man over against him with his sword drawn in his hand. And Joshua went unto him and said unto him, Art thou for us or for our adversaries? And he said, Nay, but as a captain of the host of the Lord am I now come. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and did worship and said to him, What says my Lord unto his servant? And the captain of the Lord's host said unto Joshua, Loose thy shoe from off thy foot, for the place whereon thou stand, this is holy. And Joshua did so. Now Jericho was slightly shut up because the children of Israel none went out and none came in. And the Lord said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thine hand Jericho and the king thereof and the mighty men of Beer. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of the world, and go round about the city once. The short to 6 days. And 7 priests shall be before the ark, 7 trumpets of lambs, horns, and the 7 so he shall compass the city 7 times, and the pastor shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall come to pass that when they make a long breast with the lamb's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall stand up, every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of lambs horns before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, Pass on, and come pass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord. And he came to pass. When Joshua had spoken unto the people that the 7 priests pealing the 7 trumpets of lambs horns passed on before the road, and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. And the arms, the men went before the priests that blew with the trumpets, and the leader what came after the ark, the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until today I bid you shout, then shall ye shout. So the ark of the Lord come past the city, going about it once, and they came into the camp and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord, and seven priests bearing seven trumpets of alarms, horns before the ark of the Lord went on continually, and bore with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them, but the rearward came after the ark of the Lord. The priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the second day, they compassed the city once and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the seventh day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times, and it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets. Yeshua said unto the people, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city, and the city shall be accursed." Even it and all that are therein to the road, only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye in any wise whip yourselves from the accused thing, lest ye make yourselves accused when ye take of the accused thing, and make the camp of Israel a course and trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto the Lord. They shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priests blew with the trumpets, and it came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the world fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city, and they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both men and women, young and old, and ox and sheep, and as with the easy of the world, sword. But Yeshua had said unto the 2 men that had spied out the country, "Go into the harlot's house and bring out 10 the woman and all that she has, as is were unto her." And the young men that were spies went in and brought Rahab and her father and her mother and her brother-in-law and all that she had, and they brought out all her kinder and left them without the camp of Israel, and they burnt the city with fire, and all that was therein, only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron, they put into the treasury of the house of the Lord. And Yeshua saved Rahab and Harod alive, and her father's household, and all that she had, and she dwells in Israel even unto this day, because she hid the messengers which Yeshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Yeshua them at that time, saying, "Cause be the man before the Lord that rise up and build this city. And he shall lay the foundation thereof in the firstborn, and in his youngest son shall be set up the gates of it." So the Lord was with Jericho, and he so the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country. But the children of Israel committed trespass in the cursed thing, for Achan the son of Galmi, the son of Sabdi, the son of Sarah, out of a tribe of Judah, took over the accused thing, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel. And Yeshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Beth Aven, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, "Go up and view the country." And the men went up and viewed Ai. And they returned to Yeshua and said unto him, "Let not all the people go up, but let about 2 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai, and make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but few." So there went thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai, and the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men, for they chased them from before the gate even unto Sebarim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water. And Yeshua lent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Lord until the eventide. He and the elders of Israel, and put dust upon their heads. And Yeshua said, "Arise, O Lord God, wherefore hast thou yet all brought these people over Jordan to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us? Would to God we had been content and dwelt on the other side Jordan. O Lord, what shall I say when Israel turns their backs before their enemies? For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it and shall enborn us around and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name? And the Lord said unto Joshua, get thee up, wherefore lest thou dost often thy face. Israel has sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant which I commanded them, for they have even taken over the accused thing, and have also stolen and dissembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies, because they were accused. Neither will I be with you and anymore, except ye destroy the accused from among you. Sanctify the people and say, sanctify yourselves again tomorrow, for says the Lord God of Israel, there is an accused thing in the midst of thee, O Israel. Thou canst not stand before thine enemies until ye take away the accused thing from among you. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes, and it shall be that the tribe which the Lord take us shall come according to the families thereof, and the family which the Lord shall take shall come by householders, and the household which the Lord shall take shall come man by man. And they shall be that he that is taken with the accused thing shall be burnt with fire. He and all that he has, because he has transgressed the covenant of the Lord, and because he has brought folly in Israel. And so Yeshua rose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah was taken. And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Seraites, and he brought the family of the Seraites man by man, and Sabki was taken. And he brought his household men by Amen and Akan, the son of Galmi, the son of Sabdi, the son of Sarah of the tribe of Judah was taken. And Yeshua said unto Akan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory the Lord God of Israel, and make compassion unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done, hide it not from me. And Akan answered Yeshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Lord God of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils goodly Babylonish garment and 200 shekels of silver and wedge of gold about 50 shekels weight, then I coveted them and took them, and behold, they are hidden indoors in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord. And Joshua and all Israel, he took Akan, the son of Sarah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons, and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Akan. The belly of Achor. And Israel said, why hast thou troubled us? The Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and burned them with fire, after they had stoned them with stones. And it is over him a great heap of stones until this day. So the Lord turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherefore the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor unto this day. And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of the world with thee, and arise, go up to Ai. See, I have given into thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, and his city, and his land. And thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou didst unto Jericho and her king, only the spoil thereof, and the cattle thereof shall ye take for prey unto yourselves. Lay thee an embassy for the city behind it. So Joshua arose, and all the people of the world to go off against Ai, and Joshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of Beir, and sent them away by night. And he commanded them, saying, Behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city, go not very far from the city, but be ye all ready. And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city, and it shall come to pass when they come out against us as at the first that we will flee before them. For they will come out after us till we have thrown them from the city. For they will say, they flee before us as at the first. Therefore we will flee before them. Then he shall rise up from the embassy and says upon the city, for the Lord your God will deliver it into your hand. And it shall be when ye have taken the city, that ye shall set the city on fire according to the commandment of the Lord shall ye do. See, I have commanded you. Yeshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie in embassy and abode between Bethel and Ai on the west side of Ai. But Yeshua lodged that night among the people. And Yeshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people, and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people to Ai. And all the people, even the people of war that we are with him, went up and drew nigh and came before the city and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai, and he took about 5,000 men and set them to lie in embassy between Bethel and Ai on the west side of the city. And when they had set the people, even all the host that was on the north of the city, and they lie also in wait on the west of the city, Joshua went that night into the midst of the valley. And he came to Bethel when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose early, and the men of the city went out against Israel to Bethel. He and all his people at the time appointed before the plain, but we saw not that there were liars in embassy against him behind the city. And Joshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before them, and followed by the way of the wilderness. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue after them, and they pursued after Joshua and were to run away from the city. And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel that went not out after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel. And the Lord said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thine hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city. And the embassy rose quickly out of their place, and they ate. And as soon as he had stretched out his hand, and they entered into the city and took it, and hasted and set the city on fire. And when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven, and they had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the embassy had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended, then they turned again and slew the men of Ai. And the other issued out of the city against them, so they were in the midst of Israel, some on this side and some on that side, and they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape. And the king of Ai, they took alive and brought him to Joshua. And it came to pass when Israel had made an end of slaying or the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness, wherein they chased them, and when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword until they were consumed, that all the Israelites returned unto Ai and smote it with the edge of the sword. And so it was that all that fell that day, both of men and women, were 12,000, even old men of Ai. For Joshua to lose not his hand back, wherewith he stretched out the spear until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai. Only the cattle of the spoil of that city Israel took for prey unto themselves, according unto the word of the Lord which he commanded Joshua. And Joshua burnt Ai and made it an heap forever, even desolation unto this day. The king of Ai, he hanged on a tree until eventide, and as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raise their own great heap of stones that remains unto this day. Then Joshua built an altar unto the Lord God of Israel in Mount Ebal. As Moses the servant of the Lord commanded the children of Israel, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, an altar of whole stones, over which no man has lifted up any iron, and they offer their own burnt offerings unto the Lord, and sacrifice the peace offerings. And he wrote there upon the stones, and upon the stones a copy a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel and all Israel and their elders and officials and their judges stood on this side of the ark and on that side before the priests to lay by it, which bear the ark of the command of the Lord, as we the stranger, as he that was born among them, half of them over against Mount Gerizim. Gerizim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal. As Moses saw, the servants of the Lord had commanded before that they should bless the people of Israel. And afterward, he led all the words of the law, the blessings and cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law. There was not what above all that Moses commanded, which Joshua led not before all the congregation of Israel, which the woman and the little ones and the strangers that were present among them. And they came to Bethel when all the kings which were on this side Jordan in the hills and in the valleys and in all the coasts of the great sea over great Lebanon, the Hittite and the Amorite, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivite and the Jebusite heard thereof that they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua and with Israel with one accord. And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done unto Jericho and to Ai, they did work willingly and went and made as if they had been ambassadors and took all the shekels upon their asses and wine bottles, old and lantern and bound up, and all the shoes and crowded upon their feet, and all the garments upon them, and all the bread of their provision. We try and 마울디 and they went to Joshua unto the camp at Gilgal and said unto him and to the men of Israel, we come from a far country, and now therefore make a league with us. And the men of Israel said unto Hivites, peradventure we ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a league with you? And they said unto Yeshua, we are the servants. And Yeshua said unto them, who are ye, and from whence come ye? And they said unto him, from a very far country, thy servants are come because of the man of the Lord thy God. For we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt, and all that he did to the two kings of the Amorites that were beyond Jordan, to Sihon king of Heshbon, and to Og king of Bashan, which was at Astarot. Wherefore our elders and all the inhabitants of our country spake to us, saying, take victuals with you for the journey, and go to meet them, and say unto them, we are your servants. Therefore now make ye a league with us. This our brother, we took heart for our provision out of our houses on the day we came first to go unto you. But now behold, it is dry, and it is Maul the and these bottles of wine which we filled will you, and behold, they be rent, and these our garments and our shoes are become old by reason of the very long journey. And the man took of their victuals and asked that counsel at the amount of the Lord. And Yeshua made a peace with them, and made a league with them to let them live. And the princes of the congregations were unto them. And it came to pass at the end of 3 days after they had made a league with them, that they heard that they were the neighbors, and that they dwelt among them. And the children of Israel journeyed and came unto their cities on the third day. And now their cities will keep on, and Bira and Beerot and Gilead Yearim. And the children of Israel smote them not, because the princes of the congregation had sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel. And all the congregation murmured against the princes, but all the princes said unto all the congregation, we have sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel. Now therefore we may not touch them. This we will do unto them. We will even let them live, lest be often because of the oath which we swear unto them. And the prince said unto them, let them live, but let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto all the congregation, as the princes had promised them. And Yeshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, Wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, We are very far from you, when ye dwell among us. Now therefore ye are no, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen and hewers of wood, and drawers of water for the house of my God. And they answered Yeshua and said, Because it was certainly told thy servant son, how that the Lord thy God commanded his servant Moses to give you all the land, and to destroy all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Therefore we are sore afraid of our life. It was because of you, and have done this thing. And now behold, we are in hand, as it seems so good and right unto thee, unto us, and so did he unto them, and delivered them out of the hand of the children of Israel, that they slew them not. And Yeshua made them that they hewers of wood, and drawers of water for the congregation, and for the altar of the Lord, even unto this day, in the place which he should choose. 여호수아 9장 27절까지 영어 성경으로 읽어봤습니다. 다음은 10장인데 10장은 다음 시간에 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 이번 시간 여기 종료하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.